Hi everyone, this is Nila from CAYIN Technology. Today I would like to introduce the software xPost to you. CAYIN's xPost is an easy content creation platform that can be integrated with our SMP and CMS solution. It contains 3 models: lobby post for displaying currency exchange, room price, weather, etc. wayFinder post to show the indication of room location, meeting post to integrate with your meeting room system and the display outside your room. Once the content has been created, it can be uploaded to the PC and delivered to the screen from SMP Neo Player series. Now, let's get into the user interface of xPost to understand further. To get into xPost user interface, simply open a browser and paste the user IP address of xPost. It will usually require a login, so simply enter in your account ID and password to log into the system. On the System tab, you can add the account or edit each account, right? You can also view the license you have for each model and the version of xPost you are using. You can switch the tab here or at the home menu page. Now let's take a look at the meeting post system page. First, what we need to do is to enter the meeting room information on the system. In order to do that, click Display. Here I have already updated a list of rooms that I have in the building. In order to assign template for each room display, click the icon here. You can apply the template you like to use. Each template contains 3 layouts. The first layout contains event name that is happening right now. The second layout contains a list of the events that will be happening in this meeting room in a day. And the third layout contains both. On the template setting page, you can update the room logo, choose the font size for room name and other information, also the font color, and choose what you would like the display to do when there is no event. After your setting, you can click Apply. You can apply the same for each meeting room. Now we have done with the meeting room info update and the template creation. CAYIN's meeting room system not only have the display for each meeting room, but we also have display for all meeting rooms or meeting rooms that are at a particular floor. For example, I can create an all meeting room schedule and contain all the meeting rooms in display. In order to create template and edit the template parameters, click the icon here. Then, as mentioned, you can also choose the font size and the color of the display. CAYIN's meeting room system can also be combined and integrated with Google Calendar. In order to do that, click the calendar icon and click Synchronization. Add your Google account so that the content will be synchronized with the meeting room on your Google Calendar. Now we can view all the events on the calendar page. You can also add new events here or import your event from your Microsoft or other systems calendar. Now we have done the meeting room and template creation settings. After we have done with the content creation and room settings on the meeting post system, we will have to update those content to SMP players. Let me show you how to do that. First, we need to get onto SMP playback page. On the HTML zone, you can choose xPost, enter the hostname and IP address of your xPost system, choose meeting room model, and the display name you would like to have. Here you can have a preview of the display outside the meeting rooms. Click Save, and now the meeting post content will be displayed on your screen. You can also upload the meeting room data via a URL. Copy the URL and paste it on your SMP page. In this way, the content can be updated to SMP device successfully as well. Now, let's take a look at how we can create wayFinder template by using CAYIN's wayFinder post. To create a display for wayFinder, you have to go to the display page first. On the display page, you can create a number of the display that you want to use for wayFinder. Here I have created 2 displays. You can name the display and assign the template to this display. In the display 1, I will use indicator as an example. Again, on the edit page, you can choose the resolution, the display direction, its font size and color, and apply them. For my second display, I will choose the template table of all places as an example. After you have chosen the template for your display, you can go to the data page to configure the settings. So I will firstly do the configuration on the first display. For the first display, I would like to retrieve the data from my meeting post so that I can use the rooms that I have done the setting in my meeting post to my wayFinder post as well. I would like to have the logo of the meeting room, the meeting's name, the room name, and also I have chosen the picture for icon. So the display will look like this. And then I have enabled 2 roles. For the first role, I would like to choose the administrative hall. I have uploaded, so the logo will show up here. It is the logo that I have uploaded in my meeting post configuration. If you have uploaded more than 1 logo, it will show different style. Here I have only uploaded 1 logo here. You can choose the icon to show the direction. On the second row as well, you can choose another room. Here I will choose the conference hall, the logo, and also a direction. Click apply, so that will be saved for your first display. If you have multiple meeting rooms, the wayFinder will automatically switch between them. So by adding 1 more row, you are making it another playlist. For the second display, I would like to enter the wayFinder data manually. So here I have created 3 roles. The first one is the icon of the places. So the first icon, I have chosen the toilet. So on the second row, I have also entered the text toilet. For the third row icon, I would like to indicate the direction. So I have chosen the second floor here to indicate that the toilet is located at the second floor. And the same for the second row and the third row. I have configured the icon taxi and entered the text taxi. Also, I have chosen the direction. After you have configured all this data, click apply. Now all the data has been configured. To transfer those data to your SMP player, it is the same as we have done in the meeting post. Go to the SMP player page, get into the HTML zone, and configure your xPost IP address. Check the connection, and you can preview the page. Click Save. Then you can play the content. As mentioned, another way you can configure and transfer the data to your SMP device is simply by copy and paste the URL generated on wayFinder post. So if you want to play the first display, you can copy the URL and paste it here. It will be successfully displayed on the screen. So here's how you can create and show your template on your SMP device by using wayFinder post. Lastly, we will cover the part for lobby post module. To create a display of lobby post module, it is similar as we created display in wayFinder post. So you can add a display you would like to have, assign the display template. On the template setting page, you can see the data and select the data that you will like to configure for each area. In this template, I would like area 3 to be the weather section, area 4 to play an image slideshow, area 5 for playing room and tariff, for area 6 to play the currency. After you have applied the template, you can configure the data by clicking data icon. Here, you can create a room and tariff table by adding the column and rows you would like to have. You can enter text for the room type and the tariff. You can also choose whether the room is still available or not so that your visitor can view clearly. On the currency exchange page, you can enter the currency information manually. You can also enter URL or XML so that it will retrieve data from the bank directly. On the weather page, you can choose the city whose weather you would like to display, the source of the weather in the icon, and create a table for weather in different cities. On the general page, you can enter text for your ticker or RSS feed URL for displaying news or content. You can also update logo or clock. On the image slideshow page, you can upload the image you would like to display. In order to play the lobby post display, it is the same. Either copy the URL here or simply choose lobby post on your SMP settings. xPost is very suitable for digital signage in hotel, conference hall, conference center, or corporation application to show the visitors accurate information and right direction. I hope the introduction is helpful for you to understand better what xPost can do with digital signage system. If you have any project inquiry or business opportunity, please feel free to contact us. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye bye.